Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. A Rollins Village resident received a new home during an official handing over ceremony on Tuesday, November 1st. Here is more in this report.
Sylvia Huggins received the keys to her new home during a brief handing over ceremony which was held on Tuesday, November 1st. Junior Minister of Social Development, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, made the official presentation of the two-bedroom home under the ministry's community housing program.
Throughout the past 3 years, we would have revolutionized this sector that in helping our poor and indigent in the community. And Sylvia has benefited and is benefiting from this very important project. Sylvia is a woman living with a disability, and we are likewise helping all people with disability to live very active lives in our community as well. And so with this generous gift of a home built specifically for her needs, she will be able to not only look after herself, but she would be able to make a more meaningful contribution to her community. It is wheelchair ready and conducive to the needs of Sylvia.
Minister Brandy Williams noted that Huggins' case was brought to the attention of the ministry by Community Development Officer for St. George's Parish, Tracy Paris.
I just did what I had to do, what I thought was needed to be done, and to assist and help with the ministry to get Sylvia rehomed. And thank you to the Ministry of Social Development and all that was involved in building this beautiful home for Sylvia. It was very much needed, and I felt it was my duty just to continue chasing until she was in a very, very comfortable home.
Huggins expressed her appreciation to all who assisted in providing her with the new home.
Honorable Vance Emery, Keith Glasgow, Ministry of Social Development, Hazel Brandy, Michelle Liebert, Stedman Trust, Lee Paris, Tracy Paris, Mackie Trust, my electrician, Mr. Lawrence, Viola Phillip, the workers, John Freeman, masons, painter, builder, and all those who assisted me. I am very happy. Thank you very much.
Following a prayer of blessing by Curtis Morton, those present received a tour of Huggins' new home. I'm Donis Wilkinson-Keynes reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
Thanks, Donis. Nevis's 2016-2017 cruise season is expected to commence this Sunday. Communications Officer Sheila James has that story in the Ministry of Tourism's News Extra.
The cruise season in Nevis is about to get underway with the first call on November 6, 2016 by the Azamara Quest, a cruise line that has increased its calls to Nevis to 6 for this season. The island is anticipating additional 3,000 passengers this season due to additional calls and 3 larger ships on the roster, including Prisodam, Hamburg and Saga Pearl. Typically, Nevis targets small to mid-sized cruise ships that offer a more intimate atmosphere and an entirely different traveller experience both onshore and on board. Small ships allow easy access to less trafficked ports like Nevis, lending to refreshingly unique itineraries. Or Nevis visitors experience destination-driven itineraries with its rich historical offerings like its status as the birthplace of Alexander Hamilton, a Hamilton Museum and other historic sites combined with spectacular natural beauty and beautiful beaches. Nevis has much to offer. Minister of Tourism, the Honourable Mark Brantley, welcomed the start of the cruise season for 2016-2017. An increased number of passengers are expected. The Minister encouraged that critical stakeholders such as the taxi operators will full advantage of the opportunity to show our visitors the very best of Nevis. Our recently refurbished Heritage Village, Bath Hot Springs and the Open Air Museum at the historic New River Estate should be of an interest. So too our brand new Artisan Village and Craft House add to the numerous offerings in Nevis. We look forward to welcoming our guests to our island and home. For more information about Nevis and full schedules of cruises, please contact the Nevis Tourism Authority on 1-869-469-7550, Facebook Nevis, naturally website www.nevisisland.com.
Communications Officer in the Ministry of Tourism, Sheila James. Meantime, Devon Liebert, Director of Sales and Marketing at the Nevis Tourism Authority, assures that preparations are being made for Sunday's call by the Azamara Quest.
The Port Authority, the Nevis Tourism Authority, the Ministry of Tourism, and everyone, we're working furiously to get things prepared for the Azamara Quest and to welcome our visitors to Nevis. We're always delighted to have the Azamara Quest and all of our visitors coming to Nevis. And we often, because it being the largest ship, we tend to have a bit more activities, a bit more buzz around Charlestown.
The NTA is making an appeal to the island's taxi operators to make their services available on a Sunday.
There are 686 passengers on the Azamara Quest, and we have found that over the past years, whenever the Azamara Quest docks in Nevis, it doesn't matter what day it is, whether it's on a regular operating day or on Sunday, we always tend to run out of taxi operators, to take the passengers to their various tours. So I want to make a special appeal to all of our taxi operators to make themselves available and to capitalize on the opportunity that is afforded to them when the Azamara calls on Sunday.
Liebert is also urging other vendors to take advantage of the opportunity.
I also want to make a special appeal to our artisans, our craft vendors, our restaurant operators. You too, we need you to be there to service our taxi, our visitors who come on the Azamara Quest. We don't want our visitors to come and say that they came to Nevis and there wasn't anything or much to do. So we are appealing to all of you to make yourself available, get a piece of the pie so that in the final analysis, as many persons on the island as possible can benefit.
The Azamara Quest is scheduled to dock on Nevis at 7 a.m. and depart the island at 9 p.m. on Sunday, November 6th. Still to come,
this evening, this is the surprise of the evening.
The details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back.
This is the surprise of the evening.
The Department of Education on Saturday, October 29th, rewarded a number of the island's teachers for exerting extra effort to ensure the smooth running of their respective schools. At the NIA's Teacher Appreciation Cocktail at the occasions, Principal Education Officer Palsy Wilkin, along with President of the Nevis Teachers Union, Ornette Webb, made the presentations.
This is a surprise. We went about doing this by looking at those teachers who jumped out at us when we made our visits to the various schools. The teacher who is always there, helping, assisting, reminding the principal, this is to be done. Okay, I will do this or I will do that. Not waiting on somebody to ask. This is not the teacher award. This is not the Teacher of the Year award. This is just a token of appreciation, valuing your commitment and your dedication during the past school year.
The teachers recognized were Vilona Claxton of the Inez France Preschool, Nicole Hendrickson of the Charlestown Preschool, Iris Joseph of the Combermere Preschool, Verna Thibu of the Gingerland Preschool, Jessica Liebert of the Elizabeth Pemberton Primary School, Lornette Webb of the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School, Nadine Jeffers of the St. Thomas's Primary School, Renee Anthony of the Charlestown Primary School, Omel Brown of the Ivor Walters Primary School, Julie Pemberton of the VOJN Primary School, Jennifer Liebert of the Cicely Brown Integrated School, Chrislyn Jeffers of the St. James's Primary School, Vera Jeffers of the Gingerland Secondary School, Nicola Paris of the Charlestown Secondary School, and guidance counselor Tanika Liebert of the St. James's Primary School. What Wilkin termed as special tokens of appreciation were presented to Brenda Smith-Williams and Violet Clark.
Brenda Smithon has been a stalwart, strength and support. Thank you so much, Brenda. I must commend Mrs. Violet Clark. The CBIS, Cicely Brown Integrated School, for the last school year, we have had challenges. Thank you so much to Mrs. Violet Clark for really holding the reins at CBIS and really seeing us through those challenges.
Gifts for the teachers were donated by Four Seasons Resort Nevis, Wally Beach Resort, Sol Service Station, Sunshine's Bar and Grill, Lime Beach Bar, SL Hosfords and Company Limited, Turtle Time, Golden Rock Inn, Mount Nevis Hotel, Nesbitt Plantation Beach Club, and Old House Cafe. A new group to advance the work of the CARICOM Youth Ambassadors of St. Kitts and Nevis, and by extension the Department of Youth Empowerment, was formally mobilized on Tuesday, November 1st. CARICOM Youth Ambassadors Joy Napier and Shelton Henry will head the CYA core group along with their alternates Merville Nisbet and Elric Francis. They are joined by Desil Hamilton, Sean Roy Caesar, Vical Edwards, Janil Boone, John Napier, and Azad Gums. A call is being made for 6 female youth leaders who are interested in serving as members of the CYA core group. Minister of Youth, the Honorable Sean Richards, thanked them for their willingness to serve the nation's youth and to push forward the national development agenda. The minister highlighted the important role that the CYAs play as a focal point in raising awareness for and the implementation of programs and activities of CARICOM. Sheldon Henry, the newly appointed lead ambassador, said that the core group will be quite busy as it assists with the activities for Youth Month. They will lead the youth group fair on November 12th and will be fully involved in other events, including the 25 Most Remarkable Teen Awards on November 10th, the National Youth Forum on November 21st in St. Kitts, and November 22nd in Nevis. Pierre Liebert, Acting Director of the Department of Youth Empowerment, said the group's formation is in keeping with the department's focus to spur volunteerism and national service among young people in order to positively channel their energies and creativity toward national development. And that brings us to the end of tonight's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.